Okay, here we are in a Cook's Range, mountain range north of Deming. There's Cook's Peak over there. This was the site of many famous battles. Well, I don't know how famous they were, but a lot of battles happened here between the Mescalero Apaches and the Whites. Ooh, what's that? Some sort of little fern, Myriopterus or something. What is that? What is that nice? Look how fuzzy. Fuzzy, huh? Anyway, a lot of battles here between Mescalero Apaches and white settlers. I think the Butterfield Trail, or one of those trails with a silly name, came true here back in the day, 1850s, 1860s. And it's also a site of a relict range of Arizona cypress, which you can see over there. The juniper here is Juniperus depiana, one of the 5 subspecies of alligator juniper, and easily confused with the cypress. But the cypress, as you can see right there, have a little bit more sparse foliage. They grow a lot taller, you know, and at one point they occupied this whole lowland area. There's still 1 or 2 left down there, but as the climate change got drier, they were restricted to the higher end of this mountain range, and they go all the way up on that ridge, and then there's a cliff on the other side with a steep drop off, and there's a whole ton of them there, and a lot of them are pretty tall. But I think the nearest cypress are in Tucson, about 200, maybe 300 miles to the west, and then of course in the Big Bend area of Texas, up there in the Chizos Mountains, and about another 300 miles to the southeast. So this is a relic population. I like relic populations because it shows how plant communities change over time in response to climate. Namely how, you know, in the northern hemisphere here, at least the climate over the last, you know, I don't know, say 15,000 years has begun to dry out. It's dried out a lot more, gotten hotter, less moisture at lower elevations, and so you see a lot of stuff doing this, a lot of plants, a lot of trees doing this. And it's only going to get worse. Worse depending how you look at it. Maybe some people think it's good, I guess, if you're an asshole. But it's only going to change more as we enter deeper into the Anthropocene, and it gets climates, you know, continue to dry out. Weather patterns get more erratic. Precipitation fluctuates more. Droughts most likely become longer. So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, I was up here last 3 years ago, and a lot of the cypress looked pretty rough. They were definitely feeling the drought. New Mexico and Texas had gone through a long drought. I think I was just getting here at the tail end of it. You know, they had just ended a 3-year drought, and a lot of them are still dead, you can see over there. But you know, hopefully they hang on here. It'd be cool to do, be pretty interesting actually to do some DNA sequencing of this population and compare it with nearby populations of Cypress arizonica, aka Hesperocypress arizonica, Calotropsis, whatever the hell they're calling it now. I kind of prefer to go with Hesperocypress, but I guess you could still use Cypresses. Anyway, real nice. There's also Pinus edulis up here, and a lot of Agave perii, Dasylirion, and what I believe to be either a Nolina or a Xerophyllum. But it's one of those Asparagaceae, Agavaceae members with the stocks, and one of those monocot tender bastards. There's a Agave perii, which is what the Mescalero Apaches, I guess, was one of their staple food sources. Ooh, nice Cercocarpus. Rose family. Got a lot of nice looking oaks. Staghorn, cholla. What else we get? A lot of different types of geology too. You get your Cretaceous marine sediments, dolomite and what the shit, calcareous sediments, limestone, and you got a lot of granodiorite, igneous stelo going on. Anyway, I'm gonna go check out these cypress.